Today, I call you to open your heart before this word, because the moment you are standing in is not a coincidence, but a gentle arrangement made especially for you. My beloved child, pause for a little while. Do not let the rush outside pull you away from the call, echoing in the deepest place within you. I am not speaking to you like a stranger's voice, nor have I brought this word before you merely to stir you for a moment and then let it sink into forgetfulness. I am drawing near to you with the love of a father who knows how weary you have been, how long you have waited, and how quietly you have hoped, even when your eyes could no longer see any sign ahead. There are words I keep until the right time, not to hide them from you, but so that when they are revealed, your heart may recognize that I have never left your journey. Do not rush to bring what is being placed in your heart before every voice out there. There are sacred things that need to be guarded in silence before they are revealed in the light. Not because I want you to live in secrecy or fear, but because certain seeds of blessing need a quiet ground in which to take root. If you bring what I have just planted into a place filled with too much doubt, too much commentary, and too many eyes not yet prepared to understand, you may allow the agitation of others to shake the faith that is still being nurtured within you. Therefore, hold this word with humility. Let it settle in your heart like morning dew upon dry soil. Let me confirm each step, each sign, and each opening of the way with the peace only I can give. I know you have delayed because you were afraid of being wrong, afraid of hoping and being disappointed again, afraid of opening your heart and not receiving what you prayed for. Many times you have stood before a small door of faith and then stepped back, telling yourself you needed more proof, more time, one clearer sign. But my child, hesitation that lasts too long can also become a cord tying your feet to the old season. I am not calling you into haste, but I am calling you out of paralysis. Faith is not rushing forward blindly. Faith is recognizing my voice and then taking one step, even while your heart still trembles yet still wants to believe. Today, I want you to respond not only with outward words, but with a true opening of the heart, that you are willing to trust me once more, willing to let me renew your tomorrow in a way you have never imagined. I have seen you among the multitudes, not because you are perfect, not because you have never stumbled, not because you are always strong, but because I have placed upon you a love that is not withdrawn on the days when your heart is weak. I see the heavy questions you carry today. I see the thoughts circling in your mind, the worries you try to hide behind busyness, the tears you do not want anyone to see. I see when you wonder whether you have been forgotten. I see when you feel as though you are standing on the edge of someone else's blessing. But my beloved child, I speak to you. You are not forgotten. Your name has not been lost in the noise of the world. Your cry has not been drowned in silence. I have heard, I have seen, and I am still working for you in places you cannot yet see. There are movements of heaven that take place before the earth has time to change. There are doors prepared before you see the key. There are people positioned before you meet them. There are burdens removed from within before outward circumstances become lighter. Therefore, do not underestimate this season simply because everything has not yet appeared clearly. I am turning your questions into pathways. I am taking the tears you once thought were useless and turning them into seeds of joy. I am gathering the fragments of broken seasons, not to keep reminding you of pain, but to build a new testimony of my mercy. My child, when I act, no darkness can stop what I have appointed. No negative word can erase the purpose I have placed within you. No envy can close the door I open at the right time. No storm can uproot a seed planted in the soil of faith. But you must remain in my guidance. Do not let fear make you run from the place I am preparing for you. Do not let old disappointment cause you to doubt everything new. Do not let the times you were abandoned make you believe that no one can still be sent to lift you up. I can use one word, one meeting, one small arrangement, one sudden idea, one seemingly ordinary door to bring you into an entirely different season. I am lifting some weight from your shoulders, but you also need to loosen your grip on the things you have grown accustomed to carrying. There are worries you have held for so long that you thought they were part of you. There are pains you hold tightly because you fear that if you let them go, you will not know what remains of you. There are old memories still shaping how you receive the present. Give them to me. Let me touch the places you have locked away. Let me soften what has hardened, soothe what has been tense, and brighten what has grown dim. I do not only want to give you outward good news, I want to change the atmosphere inside you, so that when blessing comes, you do not receive it with fear, but with peace. You do not need to prove your worth before those who once failed to see you. I saw you from the beginning. You do not need to chase the approval of people who only love you when you are strong. I love you even on the days when you are weak, in the moments when you do not know what to say, in the seasons when all you can do is sigh because you no longer have a complete prayer. You are being supported by my strength, not by your ability to force yourself to endure. You are being covered by my kindness, not by your perfection. When you feel small, remember that my hand is still large enough to hold you. When you feel weary, remember that I do not demand that you walk the entire road alone. If this word is touching you, let your amen become a deep inner agreement that you believe I am still arranging good things, not as an empty reflex, but as the response of a heart willing to open the door to hope, healing, guidance, and a new season. Let your faith rise in the very place where doubt once stood. Let gratitude begin before you see the full answer. Let my peace cover the room you are in. Cover your thoughts. Cover the plans ahead. And cover even the things you do not yet understand. My beloved child, your tomorrow may no longer look like yesterday. If today you allow me to lead you by light, I am preparing right-timed encounters, right season doors, answers that meet your needs, and releases in the very places you thought were blocked. Walk in alertness. Keep your heart pure. Recognize what comes from me by the mark of peace, humility, and truth. I have never forgotten you. I have engraved you in my love, kept you beneath the shadow of my covering, and heard your voice in the secret place. And now, I am calling you to receive a new season, not in panic, not in haste, but with gentle, steady faith full of hope. My child, in the unseen realm, your miracle has been released, and that is why I am calling you with loving urgency right now. My beloved child, Do not let this moment pass like an ordinary sound amid the noise of daily life. There is good news closer to you than you think. Doors being opened quietly. Arrangements moving behind things you cannot yet see. The hand that lifted you yesterday is the same hand preparing to place an unexpected blessing into your life. I did not keep you through so many stormy seasons, only for you to stop at the threshold. I did not carry you through long nights, only for you never to see the dawn. My faithfulness will rise over your life like morning light, slowly but surely, gently, yet unstoppably. The world may have once excluded you from rooms you thought you belonged in, but heaven has never erased your name from the chapter of victory. Some people said it would not happen. Some looked at your circumstances and assumed you had run out of chances. Some judged you by your weakest season, by your most exhausted moment, by the times you were silent, because you no longer had strength to explain. But I do not see you through such narrow eyes. I see what I have planted in you. I see seeds still alive beneath the soil of tears. I see the perseverance you kept when no one applauded. And today I tell you that what others called impossible, I can bring to pass in an appointed moment, not by your own strength, not by the favor of the world, but by my power and my kindness. I need you to stay attentive. Do not turn away simply because you cannot yet see every detail clearly. There are moments in life that do not come merely to move your emotions briefly, but to redirect your entire journey. This is one of those moments. I am drawing near to your heart, not with noise that makes you panic, but with a gentle yet firm promise. A promise that does not become useless. A promise that is not faded by time. A promise that is not weakened by the doubtful words of people. Many times you wanted to give up because you felt you had waited too long. You wondered whether what I spoke into your heart was still alive. But I tell you, what comes from me may be covered for a season, but it cannot be buried forever. At the right time, it will rise. Remember that what is impossible in human eyes has never confused me. There are promises that sound beyond reason, answers that come later than you hoped, births of hope that must pass through many years of waiting. But when I have appointed a thing, what is barren can still bloom. What seemed closed can still open. And the heart that once laughed in doubt will also smile in amazement. You too, my beloved child, will smile at the testimony I am forming in your life. That smile will not be a forced smile, hiding pain, but the smile of someone who has seen my hand turn waiting into glory, tears into song, and years that seemed empty into the foundation of a season of fullness. You once cried out, asking why it had to be you, why you had to pass through that storm, why you had to endure seasons of loss, days of being misunderstood, and wilderness roads where it felt as though no one heard your voice. Today I answer you with the tenderness of a father. I did not allow the storm to break you, but to reveal the strength I placed within you. I did not let the wilderness appear so that you would wither, but to teach you to depend on the source that never runs dry. In the place of lack, you learned the value of provision. In the place of loneliness, you learned my nearness. In the place of waiting, you learned that my timing is not delayed, but full of wisdom. That season taught you to stand when nothing outward supported you. And that very standing is preparing you to step into something new without being swept away. Now the wilderness season is closing. and fresh waters are flowing toward you. What was blocked will begin to open. What was delayed will be moved forward in the right rhythm. What was hidden will be brought into the light, not to shame you, but to free you from confusion. Certain relationships will be revealed for what they truly are. Certain opportunities will be placed back into your hands when you are mature enough to receive them. Certain answers will come in ways you did not expect. Certain restorations will happen in places you once thought were too late. I am opening a new flow, and what you need to do is not run after it in panic, but stand in faith. Keep your heart pure, and let me lead you step by step. Bring your fear to a halt before my presence. Fear may knock at the door, but it has no right to dwell where I am reigning. I am speaking peace into your dark nights, into the hours when you awaken with a heavy heart, into the moments when you wonder whether you have enough strength to keep going. I am giving courage to your mornings, so that you do not begin the new day with old anxiety, but with new faith. The stone that seemed impossible to move before you is being rolled away. What once blocked your path will not stand there forever. What once locked you in will not hold you when I have commanded the way to open. You do not need to push everything by yourself with exhausted strength. Your part is to trust. Walk, pray, and obey. My part is to do what is beyond your ability. I am hearing your cry in this very moment. The words you speak aloud. I hear the things you keep only in your heart. I also know the sighs that never become sentences. I still understand, and my answer is not coldness, but good news. Good news that you have not been forgotten. Good news that the blessing has been released in the unseen realm and is moving toward your life according to my order. Good news that the years you waited were not meaningless. Good news that my hand is still upon you, still lifting you, still leading you, still protecting what I have promised. Let this truth calm your heart. Let it draw you out of fear. Let it rekindle hope in the place that has grown cold. My beloved child, prepare your heart for a holy surprise. Do not limit me to the ways you have seen before. Do not measure miracles by old experiences. Do not use yesterday's disappointment to judge what I am doing today. I can come through a small door, a timely word, unexpected help, a change in circumstances, a quiet healing, or a clarity that suddenly rises within your heart. When it begins, recognize my hand. Receive it with gratitude. Step into it with humility. For what I am doing is not only to change the circumstances around you, but to renew you from within, so you become someone who knows how to stand firm in blessing, share from abundance, and testify through your life that I am the one who never forgets his promise. So lift your head. The wilderness is not your ending. The storm is not your sentence. Delay is not rejection. I am bringing you from dryness to new waters, from delay to release, from what was hidden to revealed light. Your miracle has been released. And though it is coming in a way you do not fully understand yet, you can trust that I am completing what I began. Stand firm in peace. Keep your attention steady. Let your heart open to the good news drawing near. For I am your Father. And when I speak life over your life, no darkness can keep you in the night forever. My beloved child, This good news is not a small thing for you to hear and then forget amid the noises of ordinary life. This word carries the weight of glory, the breath of heaven, and the mark of the one who saw you during the days when you were quietly battling in the dark. This is not merely passing comfort, nor merely a prayer answered in the way you expected. This is a sign for you to know that I, your Father, remain faithful beyond every human measure. I do not promise and then forget. I do not open a way and then abandon you in the middle of the path. I do not let your tears fall without meaning. What I am doing in your life is deeper than a moment of relief. I am rewriting the chapters that were once full of disappointment into chapters marked by purpose, restoration, and support you could not create by your own strength. There were seasons when you felt as though you were merely existing, simply trying to get through each day, simply keeping yourself from collapsing under one pressure after another. But I want you to hear clearly, you were not created merely to survive storms. You were called to enter a harvest season, where what you sowed in tears will begin to sprout in peace. The things that once stood against you will not forever have the authority to cover you. I can turn the place that hurt you into the place where your strength is revealed. I can turn opposition into steps toward maturity. I can turn trial into a living testimony that my hand has never left you. What others used to make you shrink back, I will use to make your steps firmer. What once made you lower your head, I will turn into the place where you learn to stand upright in grace. Now hear me with a heart no longer shrinking back in fear. I am making a way for you right in the place where you thought there was no path. There are circumstances before you that look like a deep sea, vast and impossible to cross. There are walls you have looked at for so long that you began to think they were your destiny. There are limitations you have heard others repeat so often that they almost became your inner voice. But I declare that you will not be swallowed. You will not stop at the edge of what I have promised. You will not be left in chaos without a guiding hand. When I open the way, you will pass through what once frightened you. And beneath your feet, there will be a steadiness you cannot explain by reason. What was once an obstacle will become a pathway when I say the time has come. I will also nourish you with my provision, even when the world says every source is running dry. Do not let human reports make you forget that my kingdom is not limited by their systems. Do not let news of lack make you forget that I know how to provide in the dry place. I can place water where others only see hard rock. I can send support from directions you never considered. I can make a small door open into a wide corridor. Your blessing does not originate from human hands. Though I may use people to transfer what I have prepared, the true source is still me. And when you understand this, you will no longer live in desperate pleading before people, nor tremble when someone says no, because you know I still have countless ways to bring what is right to you. Therefore, my beloved child, do not scroll past this word as though it were not for you. Do not let doubt say this is only a beautiful but distant sound. Do not delay receiving by wondering whether you are worthy enough. I do not tell you to open your hands because you have been perfect. I tell you to open your hands because I am merciful. Receive with an open heart, but also with humility and alertness. Receive what I give without turning it into pride. Receive provision without forgetting the provider. Receive the opening of the way without leaving my presence. For true blessing does not only change outward circumstances, it also makes you softer, more grateful, steadier, and more ready to live according to what I have placed upon your life. This day is marked by me as a reminder of heaven's declaration over your life. Not because a number on the calendar has power in itself, but because I use certain moments to make your heart remember that I am still acting when others look and see nothing special. You will begin to recognize the evidence of my love in small signs. An unexpected peace, a confirmation at the right time, movement in something that had been delayed, a door gently opening after months or years of silence, an arrangement you know you could not have created yourself. Do not underestimate these things. I often send great rains through the first very small drops. If you honor the beginning, you will not miss the harvest. When some people hoped to see you collapse, they will have to witness you being lifted up. But I do not lift you up so you can take revenge, nor so you can live in rivalry. I lift you up so my kindness may be revealed, so you may see that my righteousness does not sleep. So those who once looked down on what I placed in you must recognize that my hand is upon your life. You do not need to use the voice of bitterness to prove that you have won. Your peace will speak. Your maturity will speak. Your restoration will speak. The way you still keep your heart pure after everything you have been through will become a testimony stronger than any defense. I will not let you walk away empty-handed, because what you endured in silence was seen by me, and what you sowed in faithfulness will be answered by me in my time. Remain in my presence, my beloved child. Do not let the blessing pull you away from the giver of the blessing. Do not let breakthrough make you forget the lessons of the waiting season. Do not let a new door cause you to lose the humility that was formed in difficult days. Hold tightly to this word, not with frantic urgency, but with gentle trust. Let your heart rejoice, because your victory has begun to operate in places you have not yet fully seen. What I have sealed with, my promise will not be cancelled by fear, delay, the doubtful words of others, or old memories that once made you tremble. I do not fail in what I begin. I do not change with the seasons. I do not grow weak when circumstances appear larger in your eyes. So rest in this truth. I am still the faithful one yesterday in the days when you cried. Today, in the hour when you are reminded, and tomorrow, when you step into the new, the news you have been waiting for is drawing near like a knock at the door. But before it enters, I want your heart to be in the right place. Open the door with faith. Keep peace like one who knows their Father has gone ahead. Prepare with wisdom, but do not let anxiety rule. Expect what is good, but do not try to control how it comes. I am making a way, providing, restoring, lifting you up, and turning old chapters into the foundation for a new story. And when it is revealed, you will know that every tear, every prayer, and every moment of waiting has been kept in my hand, so that in the right season, they become evidence that you have never been forgotten. The best days of your life have not passed you by. My beloved child, they are being placed before you like a new dawn opening over the road you are walking. I want you to hear this with your whole heart. The good I have spoken over your life has not been cancelled by the seasons when you were weary, has not been blocked by the voices of doubt, and has not been stolen from my hand by darkness. Good news has been released in my plan, and no power of fear, disappointment, or opposition can stop what I have decided for you. Therefore, rest in me. Let your heart stop struggling. Let stillness cover you like a garment of peace, so you may know that I am still the one holding all things. Today, from the holy height, I whisper into your heart, your story is no longer the same as before. My child, listen once more, because I have not finished speaking into the hidden places within you. There are days marked not by the world's calendar, but by quiet movements in the spiritual realm. In this season, I am unveiling what has been covered, touching the deep corners of your life where treasures were once buried beneath dust made of hurt, shame, and fear. You thought certain things were gone forever, that certain hopes had been buried so deeply they could never be found again. But I am the one who sees even what you no longer have strength to see. I am bringing my light into the places that were once dark. So what was hidden may be named, what was bound may be released, and what once made you lower your head may lose its authority over you. The chains you thought would always remain are beginning to crack under my power. The heavy yokes that clung to you through self-blame, fear of failure, and harsh conclusions about yourself are being broken piece by piece as you open your heart to receive my truth. You are not entering a small change. You are being brought into a deep transition, one that will leave a mark on the way you see yourself, the way you trust, the way you pray, and the way you rise after seasons of being knocked down. This is not a passing emotion. This is restoration beginning to take root. Do not take this hour lightly, because what I am releasing over your life is not ordinary. I am bringing you good news with the power to redirect your journey. Comfort strong enough to silence the questions that have tormented you for too long, and healing deep enough to touch the wounds that once quietly bled. I will bring clarity where there was confusion, peace where there was restlessness, and hope where you once thought there was only emptiness. My beloved child, this is not just a message for you to hear and forget. This is an invitation to step into transformation. Lift your eyes and let your heart be filled with peace. What I have begun, I will continue to complete. What I have spoken, I will preserve until the appointed time of revelation. You will see doors open in ways you could not have created. Answers come when you thought silence had lasted too long, and arrangements that help you understand that I have never left you. Today, stand firm in this gentle faith. Your story has been touched by my hand, and the place that was once sorrow will become a living testimony of my faithfulness.